All right, listen up. We are Hebrew Israelites. We come out here every Saturday and Sunday to prophesy the downfall of this wicked place called America, and to bring these people and assign back to the true nationality. You Negroes, Native American Indians, you Latinos, y'all the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, all right? The true people chosen by the Most High, all right? And it's our job to come out here, pretty much to condemn this place until it's brought down, all right? Because America is a wicked place, all right? And the one who governs this world and this land, so-called white man, falls in line with it, all right? Because he's the one who rules this land, all right? So it's our job to tell you the truth about America, the truth about what's really gonna happen, all right? You can go ahead and get Luke 12:49. All right, because y'all people are not being told the truth, all right? And the only place you're gonna get it is out here in the highways and byways where the Lord told the men of the Lord to come out and to bring that truth out, all right? All right?
This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth. What will light if it be already kindled?
Right, so Yahweh Shai, who the world ain't only called Jesus Christ, is already telling you people, you know, this is what's really coming to this land, all right? Fire, death, destruction, all right? Because a lot of y'all people think the Lord came to send peace, right? Well, the scriptures tell us otherwise. He came to send destruction, a fire, missiles, all right? That's what the whole day of the Lord is about, destruction, all right? All right? And that's what you're not being told. And we know that these signs, all the signs that are happening about all in America, they're for a reason, all right? For the coming of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, all right? Is that the it on that? Or Isaiah 13, where it says, the day cometh cruel.
This is Isaiah 13:6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand.
Right, and that's what we're doing. We're letting you people know that the day of the Lord is at hand, all right? Like it says in Romans, your salvation is nearer than when you believe. Because a lot of y'all people still think that you're here to prosper. Y'all still think that things are gonna be good forever. But that's not the case, all right? So the scriptures are telling us to come out and let you people know the day of the Lord's at hand, all right?
Isaiah 13:6. Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
Right, because that day is a cruel day. It's a hard, dark day. Because all y'all people, y'all are hoping for something good, right? Hoping for a rapture or something, but that's not the case. 2/3 of you Negroes and Latinos, believe it or not, you're gonna die here in the streets of America, all right? Y'all don't even know what's coming to y'all. Y'all are expecting this glorious gift, but y'all haven't done anything for it. You know, y'all 2/3, y'all get out of bed, and y'all expect a reward for it. For what? We y'all didn't do nothing for it. All y'all did was just get up. And then y'all, like today, is so-called Father's Day, but y'all people get up real early so y'all can come out and party today. Believe it or not, y'all use this day as a day to party because everybody else is busy having a good time, so y'all take that opportunity to do whatever y'all want with it, all right? But the scriptures in Isaiah are saying, you know, why are not Isaiah, it's saying in Matthew, Mark, that while these things are happening, that's when destruction is going to come upon you, all right? All right, so the day of the Lord is not a good thing. And it says that all hands are going to be faint.
This is 2nd Esdras chapter 7, verse 14. If then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them.
Right, see, and that's the point, because y'all 2/3, y'all done nothing to receive what the elect's about to receive. All right, y'all have done no kind of work to prove yourselves worthy for the next kingdom. All y'all have done is done wickedness in this time, and y'all gonna get recompense for it. That's what the day of the Lord is about. Judgment, which has been withheld from this land. It's time for Esau came into the picture or was ever ruled in this time. Since the beginning of time, judgment has been withheld. All right? That's what the day of the Lord is about. All right? Judgment. And judgment on those things that need to have judgment placed on them. All right?
Isaiah 13 and 8, and they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as the flames.
Right, see, and that's what we come out to tell you. All right, because y'all people, all y'all want is happiness. All y'all want is joy. All right. All right, that's why the Most High is coming back, because y'all people, y'all fall out, y'all go into these other doctrines, all these other philosophies, fables, whatever, and they get you to think that you're not going to see no end or no evil shall overtake y'all. All right, that's not the case, man. The Most High is telling you he's coming back to destroy this place, but y'all people want happiness or whatever. All right, that's not the case. The day of the Lord is a day when who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ and God are coming back to wreak havoc on this place. All right?
I'm gonna get Luke chapter 19. I'm gonna get this is 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 3. Knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation.
Right, and that's a problem, because y'all people is saying exactly what y'all are thinking. That y'all don't think that, y'all don't think that judgment's coming. Y'all aren't even looking for nothing bad. Y'all, like I was saying in the beginning, y'all are expecting, like it said in Psalms about Esau's mindset and y'all 2/3, y'all think y'all are going to continue on and nothing's going to happen to y'all. Because we've heard it all the time. Every brother throughout the country or throughout the world, y'all heard at some point in time a 2/3 say, they want something better, or they just get up and they don't. We know the mindset of a 2/3. We used to be 2/3, or before we came into this truth. We used to be part
of the Gentile state of mind.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. You used to be a Gentile state of mind, to where you wake up and you had no reason to believe that you're going to be destroyed. You got up simply because you got up. Continue life and everything should be good. You either had a good day or a bad day, however it played out. But it never came to your mind that what if something bad is coming to this place? Destruction. And that's what it's saying in Peter's. Y'all don't think that promise that was kept from the beginning is really going to happen. Yeah.
And that, if I can say something real quick, judgment is a promise that the Lord gave to the elect, that they're going to be delivered from their adversary, their enemies. And 2/3 of you Negro Latinos are that adversary enemy. And that's a promise. Not just his coming back to redeem Israel, the elect of Israel, but also the coming destruction, like the brother's speaking on. I'm going to bring this one out in Psalms 50 and 21. Because you think the Lord God, because everybody on the earth's heard that who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ is coming back, right? But you got some churches or certain individual people in the world that read the Bible and they know that it talks about a destruction, okay? The end of the world. The end of the world, people's minds mean it's a bad time. Well, y'all fell asleep thinking that y'all are in a spirit of slumber, thinking that judgment's not gonna come. That it's already been said from the beginning and things continue as they were. All right, that's where you fall asleep, you get comfortable, You you lay down on your bed, you get comfortable to the point you fall asleep. That's what y'all happened to 230 you Negro, Latinos, Native American Indians here in America, or wherever you may be on the four corners of the earth. All right, but to give you a rude awakening, you're going to be destroyed. Judgment is coming to here, not only to America ultimately, but the whole globe, man. All right. But this is Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. See, if you want to speak on that.
Oh, okay. Well, we know, right? That's what's going on right now. You know, the Most High, he hasn't, you know, per se, done his ultimate destruction, but he's slowly doing things. But to us, he's keeping quiet. You know.
Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence.
Oh yeah. But the wickedness, you know, the wickedness y'all done, because it used to be when we already know back in the time when Israel was actually ruling the earth, judgment was placed out throughout the earth. Judgment was being placed to where if you were an adulterer, you were found out immediately, or you had to go to the priest to find out the true matter. You know, that's how it was. But now things are continuing the way they are, and the Most High, he's just sitting back. Now, that's why we always bringing it out when we're bringing out certain things that America puts out. You know, a woman can get away with adultery easy today. It actually it's part of life now. Like in this time, it's part of life. You commit adultery, you make a mistake, you get it.
It's a normal thing.
Yeah, there you go. It's a normal thing.
For a woman to be a harlot and to cheat on her husband, right? In secret or knowingly, secretively, or she got found out. It's a normal thing, and people she got caught cheating. Oh well, she's a slut. That's it. But in the Lord's eyes, that's a smoke to his nose and his eyes. Like you get smoke in your eye, what happens? You get teary-eyed and you brush away from it, and it gets in your nose and you cough, choke. That's how adultery is to the Lord. And if you touch the apple of the eye, of the Most High's eye, what's up? We're reading the Bible, the Holy Bible. Yeah. Right, and that's adultery is to the Most High, Yahweh Shai. But to us people like here, to these 2/3, it ain't. Oh, for real? All right, cool. I probably got a chance with her then. She's a whore. I can give her. Right? It's a normal thing. But again, like us brothers, we don't like that shit. And especially the Most High and the Son, they hate it. And the punishment for adultery is death. And in America, the spiritual sense is an adulterer. So America got to be paid for that crime.
She's the biggest whore ever in existence.
Yeah, she's the biggest fucking whore.
And another thing about the anger of the Most High and the Son, we already know in the scriptures, we've been told it that the anger compared to the man, to the Lord and Yahweh and the Most High, their anger makes us look like a woman, like an effeminate woman, like a girly girl.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, not even that.
It's unmeasurable.
Yeah.
That's
like
why
a man's wrath or anger is nothing compared to their true force, their power.
Like it said in what is it, Isaiah 57? Where is it, 57? Well, Isaiah, it's in the book of Isaiah, the later chapters, when it talks about how Yahweh Shai, a long time holding his peace, but now he will cry like a travailing woman. Because we already know the pain of a woman, which is in contractions, it hurts like hell, but that pain, that yell, that's what he's going to come back and do. A man of war. We already know he's a man of war. But like it said from Psalms, from the beginning, he's holding his peace. You know, and I was thinking about this yesterday, that scripture is linking up with what I was going to speak on later about listening to Proverbs. Like how y'all people going to continue to believe that this place is a good place after everything that it does? Like, you know, you're gonna believe it to the end that it's a good place, but you know, the Lord right now, what the Lord has been doing, like how he was doing back in the wilderness when we were delivered out of Egypt. You know, he was weeding out the 2/3. That's what he's doing now, because that promise that America is going to be destroyed from the beginning of time. All right, and he told you, remember this. Remember, he was always telling you, remember. And like the brother was saying, y'all fell asleep. It came to a point where y'all got comfortable, and then you allowed your minds to persuade you that you're in a good place now. You know, this is nothing but a dream. This is nothing but a well thought up scheme, practical trick, thought up by the so-called white man to think that you're gonna be good.
It's a fairy tale here. It's a fable. It's not real.
Yeah, man, you're going at the fables in a too good to be true dream. And that's the problem with this place. Y'all keep thinking that this place is gonna prosper when the signs are being shown. The things that the Bible speaks about, it's always happening. These prophecies are coming to pass. These prophecies are happening, and y'all people still cleave to these fables, these dreams, these fairy tales, these lies, man.
Psalms 50 and 21. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself. But I will reprove thee, and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, ye that forget God, lest I tear you in pieces,
right?
And there be none to deliver.
Sorry. But see, there you go. At least you forget the Most High. And let's say, or also say this, you know, the Most High, we already know he's long suffering, right? He can take it, he can hold on for a long period of time. And we know that the Lord's slackness is not like men. Or the Lord does not count slackness as men do. All right? So he can hold on for a long time. So he's been holding on this entire time, but like I said in Acts, he's just winking at you right now. He's allowing you to think that he's allowing you to continue to think about this dream. All right, or to continue to go after this dream. But it's not gonna happen. That's why, like the brother said, a rude awakening. Like I said, let's reprove thee and put thee in order. That's what he's coming back to do, to awake you with a hard awakening, by tearing you to pieces. That's what 2/3 of you Negro Latinos are gonna get along with the so-called white man, a rip. You're gonna be torn to pieces. Like I said in Psalms, happy is he who dashes that little ones to stones. All right, that's all we got coming to America is destruction. But while you 2/3 Negro Latinos are partying, having fun, doing whatever, that's what's coming to America. Judgment. Judgment. Like the brother said, a promise has been made from the beginning.
This is Revelation 17 and 8. The beast that thou sawest was, and is not, and shall ascend out of the bottomless pit, and come into perdition, and go into perdition. And they that dwell on the earth shall wonder, whose names were not written in the book of life from the foundation of the world, when they behold the beast that was and is not, and yet is.
Right, and see, and that's another thing too. Like I was telling this brother a while ago, we were fellowshipping. I was telling him about my step-parents how they're feeling it. You know, we're starting to wonder, you know, what's going on. You know, because if America's such a good place, why are they continuing to prosper? You know, but the point is, it was even prophesied that America was going to go into destruction. So it should have been already indicated to use people's minds like, hey, don't get comfy in this land. You may want to get comfortable because it's been thousands of years, baby. But the Most High had already told you this land, this beast, this last kingdom, this last rulership by Esau, it was going to go into destruction. That's what perdition is, destruction. There you go. It was told to not get comfortable. Wait, like I said, that's why it said it. That's why it always says throughout the scriptures, though it tarry, wait for it.
And like in Revelations, what I just read up in that prior chapter, it said the mystery Babylon. Right? So it's a mystery who that last kingdom was going to be. We know now through the spirit of Yahweh, what Yahweh shine through the elders, that it's a miracle. It's its whole system. The EU, the European Union, and the NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and whatever other organization he has. You know, whether they call it Bilderbergs, Rothschilds, who else? Some of the other ones, the name, Richmond, Rockefellers, right? You know, it was a mystery, but now we know who it is. It's a so-called white man, Esau. But those that wonder at her, they wonder at that how can this dream come to an end? It's to y'all that weren't written in the book of life. Y'all were believing in a dream, in a fairy tale, and putting y'all was seeking